Is that what we see of you?
Blue Ridge Nerd Network here. I'm Dom,
I'm Luke.
and this week we've got a whole mess of news.
Just a slew of news coming at you.
So much news this week. Let's go ahead and start off with probably the biggest bit of news this week.
Probably the biggest thing on this list for me.
Ben Affleck is at his Batman.
Officially, no more Batman, no more Batfleck.
Matt Reeves' Batman hits theaters June 25th, 2021.
And he's still searching for a Batman for said Batman movie.
Which we're going to talk about that later in the show.
We'll tell you our picks.
Ben Affleck tweets out showing support for Matt Reeves' Batman. No official statement yet from Warner Brothers, but many fans have taken to social media to thank Ben for his time spent as Batman, while others are thanking him for him stepping down.
I didn't mind it.
I thought Batman was really well done in the first one and Dawn of Justice, besides the plot holes. But
what can you do?
I enjoyed the Ben Affleck Batman for that.
Yeah.
Justice League Batman, not so much.
I haven't seen Justice League, so I can't really speak to that. But Dawn of Justice Batman, I had no qualms.
Yeah, he was a badass. He was a true badass. That's for sure.
He was an angry Batman. I kind of like
a
that.
very angry Batman. But more Batman.
Speaking of Batman, we have a animated Batman Beyond movie in the works, which is exciting because I get to relive my childhood.
Love Batman animated series.
Oh man, that is super touchy. Hold on. So, following the success of Into the Spider-Verse, looks like Batman's going to jump on that animated movie hype wagon, and DC has started pre-production on the movie. Just like Spider-Verse, they plan on using their own unique animation style, which if they keep it like the TV show was back in the day, that'll be great.
Pretty unique.
It was. I feel like it definitely was. Leaked images of the project have come across the DCEU leaked subreddit. So they're out there.
I did take a look at the pictures. They are quite a unique style. It would be very interesting. I feel like the style that it would be for a edgy or PG-13 movie.
I would be down for that.
Truly made for kind of adults, but still appeal to the kids.
Yeah, you can still show that on Toonami.
Oh yes, Toonami.
Toonami. I think that's the niche for that kind of Batman.
Oh yes,
kind of darker, edgier.
I love that. I love that type of Batman because there's a lot of dark, edgy stuff in Batman.
There is. I mean, he's a very dark guy. Even the Lego Batman's kind of dark.
He's the greatest detective ever, right?
He is. Greatest detective ever, and debatably like the smartest dude in Gotham City.
Speaking of detective, though.
Ooh.
Detective Pikachu hits theaters May 10th, but its sequel is already in the workshop.
Which is wild.
Yes. 22 Jump Street writer Oren Uziel is at the helm of the sequel. Ryan Reynolds will, of course, be returning.
That's great news.
I'm sure this is going to be a very high-selling movie.
I mean, I plan to go see it. Even if the reviews say it's terrible, I'm going to go see it.
The May 10th release date is actually one of the reasons why Avengers 4 moved their release date up from May 3rd.
I had no idea.
Yes.
Avengers is scared of a Pokemon movie?
Pokemon has a very big global following.
Yeah, man. I've been hearing more about the trading card game. Apparently, it's more popular than I ever thought.
Yes. I couldn't believe it with the success of Pokemon Go, the growing success of Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
The new platforms for the Switch on Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
The options for Pokemon Go are just limitless.
I'd say so.
Or just Pokemon in general.
Pokemon in general at this point.
Jared Leto.
Hopping back over to some superhero news.
Jared Leto has an attempt here at a villain role. Jared Leto is going to be playing Morbius, the living vampire. A lot of people remember Morbius from the animated series in the 90s. I love the animated Spider-Man series. Such a great series. Gets a July 31st, 2020 release date. Following the Venom success, Sony's plan to build their own movieverse.
If Sony keeps going the way they're going, I'm all for their little burst.
If they continue to put out good movies like Venom, why not? It's definitely a different way to build your universe through villains.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different take.
And Venom, I mean, well, Venom's kind of an anti-hero. He's not really a villain, but
True. Well, his early Venom is very villainous.
Very
but,
villainous.
He says so many iterations of
yeah.
Venom.
Oh, yeah. So many. Well, all of them do.
Oh yeah. Agent Venom, the anti-Venom. There's all kinds. There's a Venom that's currently traveling around with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, speaking of Spider-Man and Venom-related things, they're releasing a skin for the Spider-Man PS4 game. That's Bagman, which is what happens when the Fantastic Four takes the symbiote off of him. He has to put on a makeshift costume. And then there's another one that is his
Fantastic Four
suit.
Future Foundation.
There you go.
Future Foundation. But they are sick. It is a very, very cool suit.
Yeah.
I love what Sony is doing with that game, adding so much to it.
And I don't know. I guess that's part of their Spider-Verse, you know?
Exactly.
I like it, though.
It's definitely cool.
Yeah.
I wish it was on Xbox.
Moving on to some other... yeah, gosh, I wish. I wish. Some other franchises that are getting some love. Ghostbusters. It's got a release date, July 10th, 2020.
Just a couple weeks before Morbius.
Yeah.
Also
2020, big year.
Sony production.
Oh. Ivan Reitman's son is directing the threequel, Jason Reitman. He's directed a lot of things, it turns out. I was looking something up about him the other day. There's a lot of good things under his belt. I'm pretty sure Juno is on his list.
He's had success.
He has.
He's had some failures.
He has.
And he's actually getting back to this to kind of get back to working on something that he loves.
That's good.
I mean, what more to love than your father's work,
right.
I guess.
And it's officially titled Ghostbuster. Is that right?
I thought it was Ghostbusters 3 because it is the sequel.
Okay, never mind. I was misinformed. In a private conversation between Kevin Smith and Jason Reitman, Jason gave up some information, but being very vague on certain details about his characters and plot. But from what Kevin Smith has heard straight from Jason himself, it has him excited. And if Kevin Smith's excited for it, I'm excited for it. He knows his comic books inside and out.
I trust the Kevin Smith opinion. That is for sure.
For sure. And I've also heard that it's going to be an all-teenager cast, but I don't know if that's true. It might just be that they are adding teenagers to the cast.
I feel like it is so. Like I feel like the older cast will be there, but they're going to be the mentors.
That would be a good mechanic for it.
It would be.
You know, they're too old for this shit, but now the kids are taking over.
We can guide you. We can put you in the dangerous positions, but we just don't want to be there.
Yeah, right.
Go across the streams, kid.
I did hear some drama about this, though. I heard Leslie Jones came out and spoke against this movie being made because it was going against the canon set up with the other Ghostbusters movie,
the
reboot.
One.
Yeah, but from what I understand, Jason Reitman and Sony behind it are only doing this as a continuation, kind of as his baby.
Yeah,
and it's not because they think anything was wrong with the last Ghostbusters.
Who's to say there can't be two universes? So
there's already two. It's already confirmed it's another universe because all the characters are in it. So except for Egon.
Yeah, we know why.
So, yeah.
But some other news for 2020 release date, October 11th, I do believe. Zombieland gets its title, Double Tap.
Zombieland Double Tap.
I love the name off Rule 2. But yeah, it's a very fitting title.
Oh, for sure.
Also, some casting news. They cast Rosario Dawson in a mystery role, and Zoe Deutsch,
yep.
And Avon Joygia.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's how I'd say it.
I checked them out on IMDb, and not too much news on their characters. Rosario Dawson does not have a name next to her character, so I would assume that she is playing a very important character or maybe even a villain role.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
So yeah, love Zombieland 2. I can't wait for it.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be great. If it's anything like the first one, it'll be fine.
That's the only fear I have, that it won't live up to the hype of the first one.
Speaking of living up to hype, How about this? We have a Shining sequel in the works, Doctor Sleep. The book, same title as the book sequel to The Shining, being directed by Mike Flanagan. The sequel to Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Those are some hard shoes to fill.
That is a bold move
It
to
is.
try to step in and take further what he already did.
Following Kubrick in anything is bold.
Yes.
But they've actually moved the release date. So it was originally set for January 2020 release, trying to go for that early year horror slot like Glass did for us this year.
Okay.
And they moved it to November 2019. So it's actually coming out sooner.
Ooh, catch that after Halloween fear fright.
That kind of dry pocket for horror movies there, and also make it within award season, maybe? I don't know why that would matter.
I could see that, honestly.
Maybe. Might be a big starring vehicle for some people. I was looking at the IMDb, and I don't see wrong mouse. And I don't see a lot of names on here that I even recognize. Rebecca Ferguson, Ewan McGregor, he plays Danny Torrance, so that's good.
I always like seeing his name pop up on a casting.
Bruce Greenwood. There's a lot of people in here. I mean, I don't know why. I don't think it was for awards purposes, because that seems unnecessary. Oh, Rebecca Ferguson. She's the chick from Mission Impossible. She plays Ilsa Faust.
She's in the last two Mission Impossible.
Yes.
Okay.
I like her. She's cool. She's good people, as they say.
Yeah, but Stanley Kubrick, it's hard to follow up anything he does.
Oh, yeah. And hopefully Dr. Sleep will live up to its predecessor.
Let's talk about success. After the success of Resident Evil 2 remastering, Resident Evil 8 quite possibly in development. There's a base story created.
Okay.
Not sure if it'll be Resident Evil 8 or if it'll be a spin-off story. Tons of speculation that will be returning to the third-person point of view after the success of Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Get that nostalgia back. Oh, man, I really like this.
Yeah.
I've actually had a lot of people that said that they love going back to the third person.
Oh, for sure. It was great. And I actually heard somewhere that Resident Evil 2 Remaster is premiered on Steam number 5 of most played games at when it came out or whatever.
Wow.
Resident Evil 7, which came out last year, I do believe.
I think so.
Year
and a half ago, maybe.
Only made it within the top 100. It was in the 70s. So if that shows you the popularity of the older game there.
Rumors are that Resident Evil 3 is already in remake production. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I also heard a little something that Capcom wants your input as to whether or not they should keep remaking the old Resident Evil games. So I guess tweet them or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're going to want to beat the cash cow, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if people are going to buy it, why not remake it?
Exactly.
And then you have to write a new story.
And if they're going to, they did a really good job with the graphics and all that.
Oh, man, it looks beautiful.
So if
Leon Kennedy has never looked so handsome.
If they're going to keep doing that, go for it.
For real.
We should do that to a lot of older games, too.
Yeah. Well, they are, right? Because we got the Spyro remaster, the Crash Bandicoot games. They're all coming out. Medieval is getting a remaster, apparently.
Really?
You ever played Medieval as a kid?
I didn't, but I've heard of it.
Sir Daniel Fortescue was your name in the game. Cool dude. You could rip off your own arm and beat people to death with it. It was a lot of fun.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great. It was great. I don't know why Medieval's getting a remake. It was pretty obscure, but I liked it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make that topic someday.
I'm probably gonna get it. It's coming out for Xbox, so I'm probably gonna get it.
I'm talking about remastered games.
Oh heck yeah!
Games deserving of remastered.
Oh gosh, so many deserving of the remaster.
Yes.
Some good news for games though. Quantic Dream, which is a very popular game production company, most recently known for Detroit Becoming Human, which was a Sony exclusive, has announced that they are no longer going to be a Sony exclusive company.
Nice. As much as I like exclusive content for platforms, it's nice when you can get it on everything.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, granted, I have a Switch, an Xbox One, and a PS4 in my house right now, but I'm too lazy to switch between more than one. I just kind of want them all on one console, you know?
Mm-hmm. Plus, I don't know, actually, I was going to go with that next point.
Good point. But yeah, they're going to start working on multi-platform games. I hope that doesn't affect their quality, because for the past 12 years, they've only worked with Sony, which means they know the capabilities of the system and how to really utilize everything with it.
Speaking of that, I'd like to see more games being cross-platform.
Oh, I just heard about something that was going to be cross-platform. That was pretty cool. Dag nabbit, I can't remember what it was.
Was it Madden?
No.
That
would be cool.
I would love for Madden to be able to play each other, PlayStation 4 versus Xbox. I think that would be so cool.
It would. I think so as well. Let me see here. I'm going to tell you about a little bit of news while I try to figure out what game I heard was going cross-platform. I'm not going to remember what game it was. So the next bit of news, Games with Gold in February.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some games on there like it always does, but there was one that caught my eye. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy is going to be available for free from the OG Xbox February 16th through the 28th. I think it's a short deal. It's the latter of the month deal in February.
That is that's a cult followed game.
Great game, so good. If you've never played it, it has lightsaber combat, it has blaster combat, it has a great movement system, it has character customization, it has style customizations. You play as a Jedi Knight apprentice in the New Republic's Jedi Order that Luke has established with his buddy old Kyle Katarn, and you battle the forces of evil in Star Wars, and it's a lot of fun. It's a good game. There's if it's still got the features of the old one, there's a great multiplayer arena that you can fight bots, you can have friends, you can do I think it supported 16. So I
know Jedi Academy 2
Jedi Outcast
was a very highly acclaimed game.
Yes.
And to this day, I believe it's still $60 for GameCube.
I would not doubt that, man. I would not doubt that.
Because I remember having a GameCube and seeing the game and always looking for it, and it's still $60.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Pokemon Soul Silver. It was such a great game.
It is.
It was such a great game. Here's some news that came across the wire. So Mortal Kombat 11 has been announced.
It has.
That's not the biggest bit of news, I feel like.
It was Dead or Alive is the cross-platform game.
Okay.
It was a fighter. That's what made me think of it. Dead or Alive wants to get in the competitive scene, so they're going to make a free version that comes out.
Okay.
And it's going to be cross-platform. There you go.
That's pretty cool.
Sorry, didn't mean to jump on your news there.
Good. Mortal Kombat. This is our news.
Yeah, you're right.
This is our news. But Mortal Kombat 11 is coming out.
Okay.
So you're going to have your classic Mortal Kombat characters.
Sub-Zero.
Ones that are always there.
Yeah.
But over the last couple of years, they've been adding characters, guest characters, if you will.
Yeah.
There's been one name that's came across the wire here.
Well, okay, so how's your meme game of late?
I love memes. Who doesn't love memes? So
Shaggy of Scooby-Doo, Shaggy has been a very popular meme lately.
Yes, he has. In all forms.
His 0% form and his 100% form and all his power forms.
He has been petitioned
to be in Mortal Kombat 11
with over 3,000 signatures currently.
I hope they do it.
He has he's presumed to be the ultimate kung fu master, the taker of all.
Yeah.
No being from any universe
could defeat him. Yeah. One of the memes are talking about how he uses 1% of his power while they're filming the movies and all the actors almost die and crap like that.
Yeah.
It's bad, but if they add Shaggy into Mortal Kombat and his fatality is him going like zoinks and ripping a Scooby snack out of Sub-Zero's eyeballs or something
and then eating it,
I'd be so happy.
That's really what I want to see for just because of Shaggy's fatality.
Right? I want to know.
And I feel like
it would be a tag, like he would throw Scooby at him or something.
I like to see his fighting mechanics too.
I bet he's very drunken master.
That's exactly what I was going to say, but it'd be more stoned master.
Hey man, you want a Scooby snack?
Yeah. But no, honestly, I love that idea.
That'd be hilarious. And it would be, Mortal Kombat has never really took itself too seriously. I mean, look at the movies they've made. But
I do love this idea because it's like, just think about all the characters just in sci-fi in general. You could have Bruce Willis from Die Hard. I can't think of his
John
name.
McClane.
John McClane. You could have John McClane in a movie, in a Mortal Kombat game. Mel Gibson's character from Lethal Weapon.
We need to call Smash, like Smash Brothers Ultimate, and be like, hey, you added the potted plant, but let's talk about John McClane. Because you need John McClane in your game.
John Wick would be a cool one to have in Mortal Kombat.
Oh man. Well, he's not really like a guy. He's more like a guy.
Liam Neeson. Any character from Liam Neeson.
Well, wait a minute. Isn't there shooty characters in Mortal Kombat now?
Shitty characters?
Shooty, sorry.
Oh.
Doesn't Mortal Kombat 10 have a guy who uses guns?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't played Mortal Kombat 10.
I thought it did. So maybe John Wick could be in there.
I don't see why not.
I mean,
of course, there is hand-to-hand combat in there. It's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, right.
It's Keanu Reeves.
You could get like a knife or something, I guess.
Speaking of Keanu Reeves, I was watching a training video that he went through for preparing for John Wick. Dude, he is a true badass.
Was it his gun range one? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. He was doing the rifle drill, right? Where you have the pistol, the shotgun, and then the rifle, and you got to go through the course.
Yes.
Man.
Dude, he can put on a show.
He can
put on a show.
He could. And then one little tidbit that I read literally just now on the computer. GameStop put itself up for sale recently. I don't know if you heard about this.
Really? Whoa.
Yeah. GameStop put itself up for sale. They didn't name a price. They just announced they were interested in being bought or something like that.
I can see Amazon buying them.
Well, they took themselves off sale now because they couldn't get a buyer with agreeable terms, whatever that means. And I guess they're just going to keep doing the GameStop thing now. I don't really know.
So does that mean they're losing money? What's going on?
Well, with how things are going and, the digital age, like with the game share on Xbox.
Yeah. Oh, I love a good game share.
You buy your games digital, so you and your buddy get a copy, and you don't have to worry about buying 2 discs.
Exactly. Yeah, you can go each going $30 for a game now.
Yeah, I mean, I just alternate.
Yeah,
whatever game's coming out, I'll buy it, and then somebody else, will buy another one.
Exactly. Yeah. But there are some, I don't know. The thing I do like about GameStop, though, is that they have things you didn't think you were looking for.
A lot of the older games and accessories.
Yes.
Like, you can go in there and buy some controllers for, $20.
Yes.
Which, if you need a controller, that's the way to get it.
And if you're not really worried about getting a high quality, something's going to last you until, oh, man, I really do need to get a good controller.
Yeah, right? I mean, I've got where's that? I thought it was in here somewhere. I've got a crappy old wired controller that's like a GameStop brand or whatever.
Oh, I've had a couple of those myself. They are really good, actually.
It's not bad. And it's got like a 10-foot cable on it. So
actually, one of the GameStop controllers I got recently that was wired had the volume controls on the controller, which was really nice.
For like your headset?
Yes.
Nice.
It's already built in, so you didn't have to have a connection pad or mess with the audio settings. So it's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Speaking of some gaming news, Anthem had its VIP demo this past weekend.
It did. And there were some hiccups with it. I'm sure if you've been on the internet, you've seen people complaining about the servers being down, the infinite load times when you go into missions, trying to load into a new zone and just load screen forever. There were some problems.
You can see our dude T.
Yes, with his live first impressions of the game. We apologize for the audio quality on that one, but we're getting better.
Sorry for the language. It is viewer discretion
advised. Are we sorry for the language?
No, we're not.
I was gonna say I'm not. He might be, but I'm not.
No. There is some great gameplay in there.
Yeah, you get to really see the mechanic of the game and how fluid the movement system is, which is one of my high points.
How he learns throughout the game to move better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he first starts out. I mean, when anybody starts out at a video game, they're not too hot. But you can, in the span of 30 minutes of watching that, you can really see his first 5 minutes with the controller, and then in his last 5 minutes, the progress that he made as far as his ability to move, his combat capabilities, stuff like that.
Sadly, I didn't get to spend too much time on the demo.
Hopefully
this weekend I will.
The open beta or open demo. Sorry, not a beta. It's a demo.
But from what I've seen from gameplay we recorded and what little bit did get into when we was over here, beautiful game.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
I would love to see it at 4K.
I can't wait for it. It's going to be beautiful. I can't say beautiful enough for it.
Beautiful. The story didn't make a lot of sense in the demo because you started at level 10, so you missed the first 10 levels of story. So I was the one who got to do most of the hands-on. T played it. I played it. Dominic unfortunately did not get to, and I had no fucking clue what was happening.
I feel like they did that for a reason.
It doesn't spoil anything, which I guess is
Exactly.
good. I know the characters' names and that there might be a time paradox involved, but other than that, I have no idea what was happening.
I do believe the game is a evolving, learning game. Your actions in the game have consequences. If you do one certain thing, it causes something else to happen.
That's interesting in an MMO style
Yes,
like
it
that.
is. So I do believe that is one reason why they didn't really include story.
I believe that.
Because if your story is changing as you change and your gameplay change, your game style changes, there's infinite possibilities.
That's true. That's true.
But like I said, I look forward to diving more into it this weekend.
For sure. I've heard so the in and out system on Anthem was kind of hard to get used to. So you had to go up to your javelin, your suit there, and hop in and start your expedition and go out and either free roam or do a mission.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was kind of a pain in the butt when you were done because you had to go back to Fort Tarsus and it would spawn you on the other side of town and you have to walk your slow walk all the way back over to the forge.
Fast traveling.
Right?
When you can't fast travel, it's such a pain.
Right. I mean, at least in Destiny, you can run around the tower. In this one,
True.
the fastest you can manage is, I don't know, a broken leg. But
yeah,
you have to go to the forge to upgrade your weapons and change out your abilities and stuff on your javelin. But you get 5 loadouts that you can create and customize, which was nice. So like you can have, you can have a loadout that's like your solo play, which obviously, or you could have one that's like a longer range setup or a close range setup or what have you.
Then can you also choose between your exosuit in those?
You get 5 loadouts for each javelin.
Okay.
Is my understanding. I didn't unlock the second javelin in the demo. I never got quite far enough.
Mm-hmm.
But from how I understand it, you get 5 loadouts for each javelin that you have, and you can just switch between the javelins and the loadouts at will.
Yes.
In the forge, not in the field, which is narratively makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just like leave home in your suit and then be like, oh, I want to teleport to my other suit real quick. I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I look forward to hopping the Colossus.
Is that a pincer?
That is a pincer.
Did you just catch a pincer?
I did. I look forward to hopping out into the Colossus.
Dude, you're a Colossus guy. I'm an interceptor guy. I think I want the fast one.
Because when I played Destiny 1, I was a Titan guy.
I'm a hunter, so it makes sense.
Yes. So and plus, the Colossus looks like a Hulkbuster.
He does kind of look like a Hulkbuster. I really dig that.
I've heard this said before. I've been saying it ever since. Anthem is the Iron Man game that we never got.
For real, the movement, like the controls were very intuitive from what I was able to get. And the movement was so good. Like how you could fly around things and your depth perception was kind of wonky when you were doing dives or fast climbs. But
I love the mechanics of the suit.
Yeah.
Like if you are flying through water, your suit automatically cools down.
Yeah, if you watch
a cool down
T's video, he figures out at one point that you can kind of Iron Man hover, if you will, and just over water and just skim, and your thrusters won't overheat at all. Ooh, I'm hatching an egg.
Nice.
Your thrusters won't overheat at all, and you can just putt along water infinitely.
Nice.
My first Alolan Geodude.
Very nice. But yeah, Anthem hits shelves February 22nd.
February 22nd.
Demo for everybody
this coming weekend. Which is the
first,
second,
tomorrow.
third, right?
starts tomorrow and ends, I think, Monday.
Sunday night, Monday.
I think it's Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Cool.
I do believe.
That's awesome. Oh man, there was something else that had something to do with this game. Anthem. No, I got nothing. Oh, they're adding a hub. That's what it was.
Okay.
So right now in the demo, you can either go out into the wilds for a free roam or a mission, or you can teleport back to Fort Tarsus or end your expedition or whatever they call it. Apparently, one of the things is people were wanting a community area.
Mm-hmm.
So they're adding something called the hub. That might be a working title, or that might be the official
kind of like the tower.
Kind of like the tower, but what it is, it's more like a garage. So you have access to the forge and your loadouts and your inventory and stuff, but you can hang out there with friends, chat, show off your skins, your suits, your guns, what have you, and then just hop right back into an expedition.
Because the customization for this game.
Dude, I didn't even mess with the visual customization. Holy crap, it looks crazy.
I've seen so many people.
I saw a purple one while I was out there, like just like a purple suit. It was purple.
I can't wait. It's going to be such a great game. Hopefully. Hoping for a great game.
This Rhyhorn's kicking my butt, and I'm kind of sad.
Oh, man, it's very sad.
Let's see. That's about, I got to play Anthem for about 5 hours combined.
We'll give you a second-hand look at Anthem. My theory is with the bugs that they had for this game, for this demo, it will be officially fixed, and they'll have a updated version coming this week with how the games are really going to be. That's my idea.
I hope so. I do hope so. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Full screened it.
You always hit that full screen.
I'm real bad for that. Anthem demo open, or Anthem open demo.
There you go.
Is it? I don't think so, honestly. I think it's the same version in this one. From what I've heard. I don't know. We can hope, but
I thought they're going to pull a fast one on us.
I hope they do, man. I hope they do.
Like, hey, this game plays a lot better than it did last time around.
Well, I heard they fixed the issue with the login thing wasn't a server error. It was because the servers couldn't handle everybody trying to log in at the same time. Server error.
That is a server error.
But EA wanted to be very clear that it was not a server error. Whatever that means.
I guess they over-anticipated how many people were actually going to...
For real. It's not like they don't know how many people pre-ordered the freaking game to know who's going to get into the VIP. You could plan accordingly.
I pre-ordered the game just so we could get the VIP.
Look at you go.
I know, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's the same...
same everything.
Yeah, same everything.
As far as we know. We'll let you know when we play it more.
According to this random internet link that I clicked on. So do with that what you will.
So that pretty much covers all of our news for the week.
Yeah.
But we want to jump in to one of the biggest notes of the news is the Batman recasting, or the soon-to-be recasting.
Yeah, we're looking for the new Batman at this point, basically.
Very interesting. So the movie has a 2021 release. We're officially 2 years out.
2 years out, yeah.
2 years out.
Because it's 2019 now. Still writing the wrong date on things. Thanks, calendars.
And we need a Batman.
I'll do it.
I'd like to be Batman.
I volunteer as tribute.
Oh, yeah. I would love to go be Batman because they train you to look like him and everything.
Well, yeah, they would probably beat my fat ass into submission. But
They'd put you in shape, that's for sure.
I'd get in shape to be Batman, I guess.
You damn straight.
Talk about a pro-con list.
Matt Reeves does have some guidelines. Well, pretty much the biggest guideline that he's trying to stick to is the age range.
He wants it to be a younger Batman.
Between 25 and 35. I've looked at all kinds of short lists, thought of all the actors that I could.
Yeah, when you told me to pick an actor between 25 and 35,
who does that fit?
I don't know any. barely know
It's hard to
what
tell
I'm doing
what
at any
actors'
given moment.
ages are these days.
Yeah, right. How old's Nicole Kidman? Like 90?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, Don Cheadle, Tony Stark, and Mark Ruffalo are all in their 50s, if I'm not mistaken.
That's crazy.
So it's hard to pick an actor that's between 25, 35. But I also think he's also looking for maybe if they don't look their age, if they look younger.
That would be okay.
And that opens the door. And so we have a short list here of 5 actors that we've looked at. Armie Hammer.
Hammer.
He's probably one of the biggest names that's been connected to Batman for the longest time. He's done quite a bit with DC, if I'm not mistaken. He's been connected to so many DC roles. He's been connected to Green Lantern. They wanted him for Green Lantern.
Really?
A lot of fans have thrown his name in there.
Huh.
Speaking of Green Lantern, Zac Efron may or may not be tagged to Green Lantern now.
Whoa. I hope it's better than the last one, no offense to old Ryan.
Then our second actor,
Riz Ahmed, which if he gets it, I'll be thrilled. So we recently saw him in Venom, and I was blown away because it's the first time I've seen him do
very good job.
A real, I don't want to say a real role, but it's the first time I've ever seen him actually have to act. Because I feel like with the editing and everything in Rogue One, I didn't get to see much of his Brody character.
All his goodness got cut.
I think so. But Riz Ahmed would be very interesting to see there. Next on the list is somebody that I don't think would get it, but I would not be opposed to them getting it.
I feel like in the last 3 people we have here are going along the lines with look younger than they are.
Yeah, look younger and might be a little too famous even.
Yes.
Michael Fassbender.
With the fate of the X-Men universe and Disney, not too sure what's going on there.
Yeah.
Michael Fassbender probably won't be returning as Magneto.
I would assume not, but
after this next wave of movies,
Dark Phoenix, right?
Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going to happen after that. But Michael Fassbender's going to be looking for a job. I feel like he would make a very good Batman and Bruce Wayne.
I think he could do a lot of things. It's Michael Fassbender. He can do anything.
He can make a movie. He can ruin a movie.
What movie did he ruin?
Oh, I guess I wouldn't put Assassin's Creed on his.
Oh, I don't think that's his fault.
Yeah.
I think he might have been the one good thing about that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Assassin's Creed wasn't great.
Yeah. Sadly, it's one of those video game movies that never got justice on the big screen.
Shame. Next up is Eric Bana.
Eric Bana.
What
else Eric Bana been in, Luke?
Let's find out, shall we? He was in Munich, which if you've seen that, you know how sad of a movie it is. He was
Troy.
in Troy.
That's where I know him from.
He was Hector.
He was the brother to
yeah, sounds right.
To Legolas, right?
To Legolas.
Yeah.
In Troy?
Yeah.
Legolas wasn't in Troy, was he?
I could have swore he was.
I don't know. I'm going to click on Troy now. Let's go down the rabbit hole.
Let's do
it. He was also in King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Okay. He was King Arthur's dad. That's cool. A vague role from the past few years, but there he is. He was in something pretty popular recently.
Star Trek 2009.
Star Trek 2009. Who did he play in that?
Nero.
Oh, he was the bad guy. He was the evil Romulan.
Well, there you go.
Munich. Oh, God, how can we forget that? He was the first Hulk.
He was.
How can we forget that? He was the 2003 Hulk.
Ang Lee's Hulk, which, I mean, there's reasons why we forgot that.
Probably.
Black Hawk Down, it's a good one.
Yeah, he was in Black Hawk Down is a good one. Chopper, I never heard of that.
Ton of TV series.
Yeah, a couple there. Some that I've never heard of.
But no, Eric Bana, I could dig some Eric Bana for Batman.
So we have Brad Pitt. Orlando Bloom, yes. Legolas was in
That's
Troy.
what I thought. I couldn't think of his name, Orlando Bloom, but I knew it was Legolas.
He was Paris, who might be Hector's brother, which
He was Hector's brother.
makes sense.
He's the one.
Diane Kruger.
You
was
know,
Helen.
it's funny that it was Orlando Bloom's character that shot Troy with the arrow.
Legolas shines through.
Legolas.
What do your elf eyes see? Ooh, a dead
Spit it out. Come on.
Troy? Is that his name? No, Achilles.
Yes.
Right? That's his name.
Achilles.
A dead Achilles is what my elf eyes see.
Now this
Not worth the joke. He shot Achilles. Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you. Hey,
You knew what I was
what's going
trying to
on,
say.
Isaac? So just jumping in, Isaac. I don't know if you was here for our Batman picks. We're getting ready to drop our 5th pick, which is my personal pick. This definitely falls out of the age range, but we know he could pull it off.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is Batman. Can I get an amen? Like, that would be so badass.
It would be.
Like,
It would be.
we know.
Just
I know
simple.
he could do it.
And we already know he looks good in black.
That he does. We know he can handle gadgets. Yes, I figured someone else has to love that,
Right? I'm going to start a petition. Keanu Reeves for Batman 2021.
I mean, why not? He does. Keanu Reeves already does enough work with Warner Brothers, anyways.
He does.
So why not? We don't have enough Keanu Reeves in our lives.
Some people would argue that we do have too much Keanu Reeves in our lives.
I don't trust those people.
No, those people need to shut the heck up.
I'm probably going to get beaten to death here, but I have not seen any of the John Wicks. But I've heard such great things. I plan on watching them before the third one comes out.
We need to do a marathon. John Wick 1, 2, and 3 when the third one comes out, because they're both really good. The first two are very good.
Very good movies. So many people I know quote them.
Oh yeah,
talk about it
for good reason.
Like we mentioned a bit ago, and him and his training videos for John Wick.
Yeah, he's a certified badass.
He is. It's Keanu Reeves, man. Keanu Reeves is Batman.
Who would play Alfred in the Keanu Reeves Batman?
Oh, there's only one person that could.
Who's that?
Morbius, or not Morbius? Morpheus.
Oh, okay.
Lawrence Fishburne is the only person that could play.
All right. So what we're gonna do?
Are we about to cast?
Is we're gonna have Lawrence Fishburne as. Oh, dude. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get Agent Smith. We're going to get Hugo Weaving.
Okay.
He's going to be Red Skull, Batman's arch nemesis. No, wait. That's a different movie.
Black Mask, but because Ewan McGregor's already expected.
No, I was just making a shitty Red Skull joke because he played Red Skull in the first Captain America, but not the second time. Carrie Ann Moss. We need to get her in there as...
She could be Catwoman.
I was going to say the Catwoman or the love interest, or we can go full Batman like crazy land and make her Barbara Gordon.
Ooh.
She doesn't look like... Well, put a blonde wig on her. Problem solved.
There you go. Well, I thought Barbara was red.
I thought she was blonde. What do I know?
I think it's Gwen Stacy. I'm thinking.
Okay, wait a minute. We're getting our shit crossed here. Yeah, sure. Let's just get them all in there.
All right, let's... on the fly here.
Oh, hey. Do you want to talk about that steps thing?
Yes. While he looks up, go ahead and make a list of all the Batman characters we need to cast.
Oh, man.
Actually, no, we need to save that. We need to do that in a different video.
Yeah, it'll be a special episode. We'll build the perfect Batman movie.
Based around Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves is the center, and then we work from there.
Yes.
That's how the creative process really flows. I think that's how Hollywood, that's how they make Keanu Reeves movies. They just go, okay, Keanu Reeves, plot, let's go.
And then they build all the characters he's worked well with around. Roger Stone as Penguin.
Roger Stone. Oh, Google. Oh. That guy? He looks like the Penguin, doesn't he?
He does.
He's probably literally no.
Honestly,
He's,
you get Dick Cheney to play the Penguin too.
this guy might be too crooked to actually be the Penguin. He's a real life villain, isn't he? What's this guy all about? Yeah, no, I'm
Well, I see one of the highlighted words is dirty trickster. So yeah,
dirty trickster, and I see Paul Manafort's name in there. I'm already questioning things.
Oh yeah. No, we're gonna have some. Actually, that's a great video idea.
He's the real life Penguin.
Honestly,
I believe it.
Honestly,
From a cursory Google, I believe it.
if I have to choose, honestly, I'd recast Danny DeVito.
Oh man, especially if you let him sprinkle some of that Always Sunny Danny DeVito in there.
Oh yeah.
So you just take the crazy and take it to 11. So he's just eating like a whole chicken leg or something.
I would love that.
I'm Oswald Cobblepot.
Yeah. So we noticed here that we're wrapping down on the stream last 15 minutes, and we're going to try a new segment here, a little thing where we come at you with fun facts.
Okay.
Something that happened back in nerdy history, or just something that really caught our eye.
Do I need to start Googling, or do you have something prepared for this?
I have something for that. That's what that's for.
Okay, cool.
So Pokemon Go came out in 2016.
2016.
It is now 2019, 3 years into the game. It still has a very big following. I personally play it. I know you play it. So many people that play it.
I mean,
it is a vast community.
There are 5 people in this house right now, and all 5 of them play Pokemon Go.
So I found this news interesting yesterday as I was scrolling through the ether of Instagram. When Pokemon Go launched in 2016, the game recorded an increase in physical activity by 144 billion steps in the first month of the game.
First month of 2016?
The first month of the game's access.
144 billion steps?
And I just find that so crazy.
Well, you got to think, when it first came out, literally every human on planet Earth who owned a smartphone was playing the game.
Yes.
Like, there were 90-year-old men walking around Hillsville, Virginia like, oh, a Pikachu! Like,
yes. So it's just goes to show you that game really did make a difference in physical mobility for the
there were a lot of people
population
who probably never got off their butt before that.
I guarantee you they didn't.
I haven't seen any episodes of My 1,000-Pound Life since
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go came out, so I think we're solving the obesity problem one Pokemon at a time here, people.
Sarah Adams says Jennifer Connelly as Catwoman.
Oh, Jennifer Connelly.
That name sounds familiar. I know that name.
Let's find out. Oh, she was a child model. That's not creepy. Oh, she's the chick from Labyrinth.
Oh, okay. I can get behind that.
I can get behind that. She was in A Beautiful Mind, Requiem for a Dream. Right? Is she the kid from Labyrinth? I didn't read that right. Oh, she was
Betty Ross in 2003.
The Ang Lee Hulk.
Ang Lee's Hulk. There's a lot of connections to Ang Lee's
Full
Hulk.
circle. When did The Labyrinth come out? What year was that?
Right there.
86.
Yep. She played Sarah. Is that why you recommended her, Sarah? Because she has your name in the movie?
I would not doubt that.
No, I can get behind that. We're definitely taking these picks in consideration.
Oh, yeah, for sure. When we come up with the master list, she very well may be on it.
Let's come up with Batman himself. The Bat family that we include in at least 10 of his rogue gallery.
What's the rogue? What?
Of all of his villains, at least 10 of his villains.
Yes.
Smiley face.
I think that's a wink, actually.
Is it a wink?
It is a wink.
It is a wink. So.
We have an announcement.
Well, not really an announcement just yet.
Oh.
It's the end of the stream.
Oh, okay, we're gonna.
It's the end of the football season.
It's time. The big game. So actually, hey, I heard a thing. We're not allowed to say you know what, so we're gonna refer to it as the big game.
Okay. The The big game.
The
You really can't say it?
I've heard that before, and I don't want to find out by getting sued by whoever.
The Bowl of Super?
That might be too much.
Okay.
Can we call it the
Great Bowl?
Mega Pottery? I
The
don't think we can say bowl either.
Dum-Dum-a-Dome.
You can't. He's right. See, Isaac knows.
Oh, well, the great game.
The great game.
The great
yes.
game of 2019.
It approaches this coming weekend, this Sunday.
A lot of controversy heading to this game.
But yeah, the deflators are back.
The Flares are back. The Rams that may or may not have deserved to be there are there.
Was that the Chicago thing?
No, that was the no call on the roughing the pass.
Oh, yeah.
Pass
Dude.
interference.
He took that dude down before the ball even left their hands. It was rough.
But so we have the Rams and the Patriots 2003 rematch, or no, 2002 rematch. I'm sorry.
Patriots won last time, I'm guessing.
Yes, this is the game that started Tom Brady's championship wins.
What a fitting way for him to go out, that smug, handsome bastard.
Some of those words I wouldn't use.
Handsome or smug?
Handsome. I wouldn't use
okay.
handsome.
Okay.
He is smug.
He is smug, but
Him and his Ugg
He
Boots
is
sponsorship.
Oh.
Yes, he's sponsored by Ugg Boots.
ew, gross.
Isaac, you can confirm that, right?
Sponsored by Ugg Boots?
If I'm not mistaken.
Do they even make boots for men?
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty sure.
I'm not
If you got-
up on fashion.
If you got Tom Brady size feet, I guess you do.
How big
I
does
don't
he
know.
have? Is he a tiny man?
That was just a joke. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady is a mini human. I don't know. He's probably fucking huge for all I know.
No, I'm pretty sure he's 6'5". So
Objectively beautiful, and yes, he's sponsored by Uggs. See, Isaac gets it.
yes, I mean Ugg boots are probably comfortable. Honestly, I would probably wear a pair if they had them my size.
And if they didn't look so dorky,
Yeah,
if they could give me like a
Uggs.
like not a tall Ugg, but like an ankle Ugg, I'd probably
Okay.
wear it. Like
Okay.
a bedroom slipper Ugg.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Ooh, I'm on board. I'll
But-
pay $100.
With that being said, we have our picks.
We're unanimous on this one. Pulling for the Rams.
I'm gonna go straight from what I have wrote down. Fuck the Patriots. Fuck Tom Brady. Rams over New England. 41-33. Go ahead and send the hate.
I feel similar. I've already used my allotted F-bombs this episode, so I'm going to say frack the Patriots, frack Tom Brady, and Rams over New England, but my score's a little different. I'm gonna set it a little lower.
Okay.
I've always been guessing lower than you this year, and it's
That you
not
have.
worked out
That you
well
have.
for me ever before, but I'm going to go with a 36-33.
Okay. That I just want this game to be good. I actually don't have plans to watch it. I'd like the game to be entertaining for those that do.
Yeah.
I hope the Super Bowl commercials are all the rage.
Now I'm looking forward to that. Also,
The Maroon 5.
the Big Lebowski.
Yes, the Big Lebowski commercial.
That I might watch it just for that.
So speaking of the Super Bowl, the Maroon 5 halftime show, Squidward's voice actor
No, they're doing it. Are they doing it?
is supposedly going to be at the halftime show.
So I heard that they were teasing that they were finally going to do "Sweet Victory" on the.
I do believe Maroon 5 is going to sing Sweet Victory.
That, as much as I don't enjoy the new Maroon 5 because it's basically just the Adam Levine show,
Pretty
that
much.
would win them over in my book.
I look forward to it because
I would be on
that
board.
is probably one of the single greatest episodes of SpongeBob.
Oh, hell yeah. By far.
One of the single greatest episodes of SpongeBob.
There's a lot of good episodes of SpongeBob, don't get us wrong. But that one,
It takes the cake.
people remember that one. Like, there are 3 or 4 episodes of SpongeBob that you can walk up to almost any 18 to 30-year-old person and mention, and they'll remember. He was number 1.
Remember
That's
that band episode?
Sweet Victory at the
Yes.
Super Bowl, and they'll be like, yes, and they'll pull out a lighter and just start,
Mhm. Yeah. So they better do it.
I hope so.
They better do it.
I hope so.
Be the best thing about it.
It'd be the best thing ever. It'd be the best Super Bowl ever. Even better than that one where Mick Jagger was up there,
There you go.
and that one shark was.
Yeah, doing whatever. So yeah, but I will say this also: for the Patriot fans out there.
When they cheat and win,
I wasn't going to say that. I was actually going to be a little nice. If Brady gets his ring, his 6th ring, if he gets it, may he retire. May he go out in that ray of sunshine.
on a high note.
The ultimate Hollywood ending, right off in the sunset. And please, just leave the rest of the league alone for a while, man. I'm so tired of Tom Brady. Oh, I'm so sorry for all the Patriots lovers.
Oh, man, that's not a good picture of Tom Brady. Shouldn't have Googled him. Man, he looks like a Neanderthal in that one.
He is a
Oh,
Neanderthal.
man. He's not a Neanderthal. No, that's the other guy.
Gronkowski?
Yeah, sure.
Gronkowski is a Neanderthal.
Is that what I meant? I guess that's what I meant.
Maybe. But let's go ahead and hit you some plugs.
We are on Twitter.
And
Oh.
an announcement.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and hit the plugs.
Twitter at Nerd Ridge.
Instagram at Blue Ridge Nerd Network. And on YouTube, where you're watching us currently.
Blue Ridge Nerd Network.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
And
push notifications so you can
Yes.
know whenever we're going live and uploading other stuff.
there you go. And you'll need to know when we upload some stuff because not only do we have T's video, but I'm trying to get some Anthem stuff put together. And we have a little bit of a Let's Play announcement coming for you.
We are officially halfway through the game, halfway through recording the game that we've gotten through.
The first one.
And we are also in the editing process as we're going. We are playing Halo
The Master Chief Collection.
Combat Evolved.
But we're starting where it all began.
Because why not? Why would you not want to start? And we're also doing it with the right way to play Halo, and that's the split screen way.
That's one thing that I'm so glad. Wait, do they have split screen in the newer Halos?
Yes, no, maybe so. I'd say so.
Now that I'm saying it out loud that I prefer to play Halo split screen, I realize I've never tried Halo 4 in split screen.
I'm sure you can play local Xbox.
It would be a damn shame if you could.
Yes. But no, we are doing our Let's Play in split screen mode. And it's really fun. We're enjoying it. Expect more information on that as we get ready to release them.
Yes, we'll be having those out. I'm going to say soon, but soon is an abstract term.
We're shooting for March, for sure.
We're shooting for March.
Edited and everything and all that. Final product.
That'll give us time to get at least, I don't know, 3 videos ahead.
Yes.
What are we gonna post them weekly, whenever we feel like it, all at once? What are you thinking?
We'll have to talk about that at a later date.
We'll let you know.
But I think that's pretty much it.
Do you know that Tom Brady and Donald Trump are friends?
Like friends?
Well, it says here, Brady is a friend of President Donald Trump. In 2017, Brady indicated that he had known Trump for 16 years, which is the exact length of his career in football.
Imagine that.
At a political event in New Hampshire on the day before the 2016 presidential election, Trump said he had received a call from Brady and that Brady told him, "Donald, I support you. You're my friend, and I voted for you." Is that what Tom Brady sounds like? It is in my head canon. Which that's not great. That not trying to get political, but if he has Donald Trump's personal phone number, that's not great.
It's Tom Brady. Not surprised.
Right?
But I think that's about it for this week.
Yeah, that's all we got. I'm going to stop reading Wikipedia pages now.
All right. Well, we are the Blue Ridge Nerd Network.
He's Dom, and I'm Luke. We'll be at you next week. Same time, same place.
You always remember.
Fucking do pee, man.